Hi, it's me again with Corel Roll Tips and Tricks Part 3, really Part 2 in this part. I'm going to help eliminate this too sharp of a point. And you can see on the top R, that's okay. I mean, that'll work. So you kind of need that, do that same thing, but we're going to go over that. But I'm going to fix the ladder. Okay, this is all grouped together. I would be a lot more comfortable working on the ladder in this position. I'm going to bring in an indexing line and I'm going to put it right there. And I'm going to rotate again till I get the ladder kind of on that same plane. And you're going to see why in just a second. Why it's going to be a lot easier to work with. Now, there should be a shaft running between these 2 points. So we can't really put anything in there. But we need to box this in a little bit more. Make it a little more like a ladder. And this is pretty easy, but you'll see why. And at this time, I would probably make these straight corners. And, you know, it doesn't really matter. We could actually probably move that node in a little bit. And then I'm going to right click and have a line. And then take those 2 nodes and align them vertically and get them to there. Same thing on this end. You know, we don't have a node there, but we can double click and get a node. And then we can take, well, see that node's not really on the edge, so we'll put another node there, kind of on the edge, and get rid of that node. And then we'll take these 2 nodes and we'll right click and turn them into a line. Now we really probably need to take these 2 and turn them into a line. What the line does is going to give you straight corners. Now we got 2 nodes here, we can align, this time horizontally, and it just makes it look a little better. Now what we can do is draw rectangles about the size of our ladder rung. That would bug me to no end to draw with a feel. Then I just held down the control button and then just put another one, and see that one's going to go into that one. And now I can hit Control D and it's going to equally space them out. So then what you can do is, we don't really want this one in there. 2 things we can do. It's kind of like a shaft, you know, imaginary shaft, so that's going to leak into there. Well, we didn't want that line anyway, but we need it for guidance right now. See, that's just going to give us the impression of a line there. And we will remove, well, we got to have that. We're going to remove this line. I got to keep forgetting about that. And now if we just remove this line, because we drew that line, we can remove it, but I see I made a few mistakes, and you can see them too. Let me just back up here. So really I need a line from there to there, and I just deleted the wrong line. And that might actually even work. Let's see what it looks like when we take away the line. See, it's an imaginary line, but we need it in there because it's like, it's a tool, a fireman's tool. So let's just do this. Let's just delete that line, delete that line, delete that line. And there's a lot you could do with this. Let's delete that line. Yeah, let's just do that. So the shaft and the ladder rungs are going to be kind of together. We'll really know a lot more when we smart fill this in. So let's get the smart fill tool. And see, that just looks more like a ladder. But it's not filling in this part because I have a line there which I do not need. Oh, but that took away It's taking away some of my drawing. I guess I should have come more prepared.